Hi, dear colleagues, member of the IMC family. Again, we arrive in Diamond Day with a refresh perspective about life. This 2.5 years of COVID has changed the world. This little virus, which is a DNA coated with a protein, a pre-life prerequisite that is actually determined to infect everybody on Earth. Very interesting, but the changes are profound. We're made to stay at home, locked down, and really start looking at what's happening and reflecting on life and how we're living. And meantime, it does give us great opportunity because now we're back at home, we work, we live, we play, we learn, everything done at home. The lockdown has made us see a possibility of being the home as our world. We're made to face ourselves, our family, in a very, very different way. Because we have been very, very busy, it's very fast, and there's no time to slow down. As we watch the world working feverishly together to solve the problem. And also we can see the separation and conflict that arises from this stress. If you look carefully, one of the big issues that we're facing, if not the only issue, is one of ethics between individual and collective. The whole sustainability happens with the market economy, conflict in relationship, in the separation and the conflict between oneself, within ourselves, within family or community or humanity or with life itself. We have been a long journey of material development, which is great, but it brings on always the other side, which is harmonizing between relationships. Families are having a lot of stress because of this separation. We work outside, we actually have less and less common space and common area for family to share. Because everybody's very busy with their lives. So working from home is a really good unification direction from the separation that happened 200 years ago. Well, indeed, in the Mayan calendar, 2012, the equinox have changed and the speed of Earth is increasing. And they talk about the arrival of the Aquarius era, the age of Aquarius, where unification is the energy that is coming to Earth. I think the virus actually are putting us together in a very, very different way. And to us to consider life. And you'll find that life is a system and everything is life. The universe is life. We're living within it. The earth, the humanity, the animals, everything. We are a life system completely. So life is everything, everything is life. So we seek well-being. And well-being in the scientific paradigm is actually coherency. When everything is where it should be, everybody playing its role, and the system is serving the entire system. So as we awaken to this reality, we also realize the business is serving every member of the business, people relating with the business, the ecosystem, and also humanity and the environment as well. So business, new definition has expanded. In 2019, top 500 American companies got together and said, well, we need to redefine business. Business serve the American people. And shareholder is one dimension, but the whole ecosystem must be considered in business. They call it conscious capitalism. But that was 2019, just before the virus, August 29th. Today, there's a new awareness, and for IMC, we're going to elevate that because our mission is to serve human well-being and create wealth at the same time. I think that our virus has given an awakening to us. So this year, we're going to upgrade our mission to serving well-being and life and create wealth at the same time. And here the wealth is not just money. I think the highest wealth, as you may know from the book of Quantum Leadership, consciousness is the mother of capital. If you shift consciousness, there's endless wealth creation in it. And so there it is. We're at this crossroad. The virus gradually taking to coexist with us. Things are opening up. Despite all the turbulence, we're transiting back to a new world, a new era of life and well-being. This required a new process to come into us, a process of awakening, a process of aligning, the process of collaborating, and a process of creating. In the quantum paradigm, every moment in the universe calibrates to perfect balance. But the next moment is unknown because we have a choice. It's to be created by us, to be created by our thoughts, our desire. So there you are. We're here to really ask ourselves, what our desire is. Our true nature is always moving towards well-being. The underlying force is always, because well-being is a coherency of the whole system. And with coherency comes collaboration and harmony. And so, this March 9th, I hope you explore what had happened and with you through your reflection of life, what you may be gratitude for the life, who has been important in contributing to your life, and how you would like to contribute to life, not only to yourself, but the entire system, and how it feels inside, because life is everything. And there's only one value that we all share. Add value to life, the whole system. Our quantum leadership programs are gradually launched. It is a system understanding of human relationship in the creation of life. So we're about to move into a new IMC and a new system of management. Now you heard of this MMM, CCC, quadruple organization. We are going to put it into practice. More important, we will be repositioning our business to the new era. And everybody will take a different form in the new era. For example, agrarian era is over, but it doesn't mean agriculture is over. It just takes a different form. Now industrial era is moving to an end because the robots, the AI is going to do production. And we move into a new well-being era where we really to satisfy human needs to find this new life. So we no longer live for survival. We no longer live from indulgence. We're going to live for life itself. So that's evolution. Consumerism, we see that indulgence didn't bring us anywhere, doesn't make us any happier. So this well-being and happiness future, as suggested by United Nations, we need a new paradigm. We need one that goes from GDP to GHP, a new way of thinking about economics and creation. So I hope that this is a good time for us to reflect deeply and also move forward. You might notice that we have now slowly shaping into a new corporate with a new institute called IETIA, which is focused on management and organization transformation. We have an investment division that is growing. And then we have a well-being division called Octave in development. Now, industrial will also transform into the new industrial era. Some people call it asset light, but actually it's not asset light at all. It's just different kind of asset configuration. Now, we're looking at new supply chain. The new resource is waste. The new supply logistic could be very different. And in a new reality, a lot of construction is going to happen. Development nation needs new infrastructure. Developed nation needs to reposition its new infrastructure. So we see that in the future, the next 20 years, there are major global construction boom. So as we move to focus on this construction boom in our logistic and shipping business, our shipping business are moving to a much more sophisticated way of logistics. And of course, it's not just ships. The whole logistic shipping has to be developed. We can look at agricultural waste because that one area has been overlooked. So we're going to try a solution of bringing agricultural waste into recycling. We'll look at marine waste. There's so many platforms and so many ships that need to recycle properly into the system. So waste as a resources, a new industrial process that's coming up, we need to position our service of our supply chain in industrial according to the era's growth. So, I hope you really enjoyed today, and each of the divisions are exploring within themselves what they're trying to achieve, how do we actually, more importantly, serve the whole system. Reflect on what you're doing, how does it relate to serving the whole system. I'll see you at closing. Have a good day.